Hey guys, so here we're going to calculate how to dilute solutions. You'll need your notes and calculator. So when we're diluting something, we're taking a stock solution. So this could be my stock solution. And taking a certain amount of it and adding a solvent, so usually water, in order to make this diluted solution. So on the left-hand side, I have a beaker, and you can tell it's darker in color. There's more particles per area than there is on the right-hand side, the diluted solution. So I use this formula, M1 times V1 is equal to M2 times V2. My M is my big M, it's molarity, times the volume is equal to molarity of the second solution times the volume of the second solution. So here I have a certain molarity, 2.0 molarity, or moles per liter, of this solution. If I take 50 mils of it, so extract 50 mils of it, put it into the new beaker, and add in a certain volume of water, I can make 175 mils of a 0.50 molar solution. So here's some examples. How much 18 molar sulfuric acid is needed to prepare 250 mils of a 2.5 molar solution? I do this for you guys a lot when we do labs. I have a stock solution of a strong or a really concentrated acid or base or other solutions, and then I have to use this M1V1 equals M2V2 equation to dilute it. Alright, so let's write down the equation. M1V1 is equal to M2V2. My M1 can be the ones can be the stock solution. So the stock solution is the one that has the higher concentration, the higher molarity. So here I have 18 molar. So I'm going to take 18 molar of sulfuric acid, and I need to know how much. So my volume is my unknown. The nice thing about volume here is that as long as the units are the same on the left and the right hand side, you can use any units. So we'll kind of figure out what that unit is in a bit. My diluted solution will be my M2V2. So my M2 is 2.5 molar. I know it's the diluted one because it's a lower concentration than the 18 molar. And my V2 is 250 milliliters. All right. So this was my unknown, and I use milliliters on the right-hand side for volume, so I can use milliliters here on the left-hand side. Go ahead and calculate this out. When you do, you end up having X is equal to 34.722, etc. Alright, so this had 2 sig figs, this had 3, this had 2. So I'm going to just go to 2 sig figs. So I have 1, 2. That 7 is going to round up that 4, so I have 35. The unit was milliliters. 35 milliliters of 18 molar sulfuric acid. So I have 35 mils of this concentrated solution in order to make 250 milliliters of a 2.5 molar solution. So looking at this picture here, this darker one on the volumetric flask can be my 18 molar sulfuric acid. The one on the right would be what I want to dilute it to. So I'm taking a pipette, I'm extracting out 35 mils of this 18 molar H2SO4, and in the second picture I'm showing that I'm putting that 35 mils right into a second volumetric flask, and then I'm filling it up with water, or any solvent, but water is usually the one that we use. So this is my new diluted solution. Let's do another example. To what volume should 12 molar of nitric acid be diluted to prepare 3.0 liters of a 0.10 molar solution? We'll go back to the formula. M1V1 is equal to M2V2. So my concentrated one, the one that has the highest molarity, is the 12 molar. So it's 12 molar. And I don't know what the volume is. I have to figure that out. So that's my X volume. I'm going to leave some space so I can put a unit in there in just a bit. My molarity of the second one is 0.10 molar. And the volume is 3.0 liters. Okay, so I know that liters is over here, I'll use liters over there. Go ahead and solve for x. You end up getting 0.025 liters. That's pretty hard to measure, so we can actually make this 25 milliliters. So I can use a 25 milliliter graduated cylinder and pour that 12 molar nitric acid, so essentially here, taking 25 mils of the 12 molar nitric acid solution, putting it into a new volumetric flask, and filling it up with water till 3 liters. So here, this was my concentrated, on the left-hand side is my concentrated solution. So this one would have been my 12 molar. Here I'm extracting out 25 mils, and then putting that into the second volumetric flask, and then filling it up to the line with water to show the diluted solution. Okay, so this new diluted solution is 0.10 molar. Alright, so to summarize, use M1V1 is equal to M2V2 for dilutions, and just make sure the units are the same on both sides. Take care and have a good day.